So we need to do a few error messaging here. The first error messaging is when we are actually checking spot and we are putting incorrect, uh, and then we can say please put if place is occupied, then give the correct message. So the next thing is if we are checking board, what we are going to do is we're going to do a void, change this to a void, and then check for a winner. So what we can do is we can do is equal to nothing right now. And then what we can do is winner is x here. We can say winner equal to x, and then we can do the same thing. Winner in this case would be O. Then you can have winner as x here. Then you can have winner as O. You can have winner as x. Winner as x. And you have winner as O. You're not returning anything. So this is winner as x. This is winner as x. This is winner as x. And what we can do is we can do winner as O. Winner as O. Winner as O. Then this is winner as x. Winner as x. Now at this point, assuming we do not get anything, assuming at this point there is, so if, assuming if none of these, if none of them, if this does not fall in any of them and winner is equal to nothing, essentially, that means no winner till now. Now we need to check if it's a draw or not. So if the winner is nothing, then we check for if it's a draw. So how do we check that? We check if, so we will have to go through the whole board. So we're going to say int I equal to 0, I less than board length, and then I plus plus, that means we are going through the board. So we are saying if board I or I equal to X or O, that means there is something present if, so we can say if there is something present in every cell and, so you need to check if there is somebody present in every cell and if if there is something present in every, if there is something, and if I is equal to, basically the last value on the board is 8, that means you are at last turn, okay, then we will check for few other things. So we'll put this here. So assuming every place has that, if this thing I And if L is equal to 8, then what we can say is winner is equal to draw D, essentially, which basically says it's a draw. And what we can do here, then we can say system out print ln. Basically, we can say the game is a draw, essentially. Okay, so if there is no winner, and what we can do is we can also say if winner is equal to x, then we can say system out print. You can say winner is x, else if if winner is O, then we can say winner is O, essentially. Otherwise, we check if winner is this thing, and there you go. So we can actually, the game's a draw. So how do we check something like this? So in this case, it's not returning anything. So what we do is we just check for board, and we check and put a configuration. So if otherwise nothing's happening, we can just, so this in this case, so winner is X in this case. This he's got 3. Let's see if it actually works. So check winner is X basically. So it checks winner is X. Now let's try this. Now let's see. So this should be a draw, correct? So it says game's a draw. So it's basically we can check for all of that. Now let's try one more. So let's try this X. So winner is X. It should say winner is X. Now we try this. Okay, so this will be, we can put 1x here just to make the board valid. We have 4x is 50, so what we should say winner is O. There you go. So it's checking for whether something, so check board will actually give me if there is a winner, but gives you a message if it's a draw or not. Now, if I put O here and X here, so this should be a draw. There you go, the game's a draw. So we checked. So this basically tells us if there is a game, which is basically, so essentially this tells you if a game is draw, if somebody wins, and this basically is telling you if a winner is X or O. So that's few of the things, a few things that we've seen here. Now the next, we've checked a few of the functions. We checked if a position is okay or not. Now in this case, let's check. So let's check spot, and then say if I want to see what is in the 5. So if I want to put something in 5, it should give me a false. Oh, I just need to print this. So let's see. So essentially, I'm checking for spot 5 and see if I can put something in there. So let's see. So what does it say? True. So let's see why it's giving me true. So I check spot. it should be returning false. So if positions X or positions O, essentially, it should return. So 5 is basically 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is O. So there is already something in there. So it should give me a false. So let's see. If board position 5 is equal to 0, so let's see how we fix this. O, let's see. True. Why is it giving it a true? So check spot 5. So it goes in 5. So position 5. So is it going in here? You know what? It is not, because I did a new board. That's why. So I'm going to go put this. So I'm going to check the spot at that point. So yes, it'll give me a false. Position already taken. And choose another position. So if there is something, so I can try this when I don't have anything there. So it'll say, why is it saying choose another position? So let's see, check board. Oh, that's position 4. I'm going to do this. So let's see. Yes, game true, not false, because it says system. You can actually put in at this point, choose another position available. Position already taken, so at that point position is available, so it will allow you to put it in there. So there you go, that takes care of this one.